Good morning. Just finishing up my leaf page. Before we begin. Well, I guess this means I've already begun. I don't know what happened here. I must have gone the wrong direction. But that's okay. I do kind of love this vellum stuff. All right, let's find us. Facebook, Creative Hand Lettering and Doodling with Lindsay. And that can go away. And are we here? I think we are. And let's get the link out. Creative Hand Lettering live video link. And there it goes. And there we are. And now I am done with the leaf page. Although I did not do those leaves. I did my own. Got a little crazy with it. But that's okay. Good morning, everybody. Morning, Carol and Ellen. Top of the morning to you, Susan and Julie. This book is getting really full. I'm breaking it. It's breaking. Look. The spine is broken. Oh well. What are you going to do? It's okay. It's a broken book now. It's going to have to go to the broken book pile. Wherever that is. Okay, well, it's St. Patrick's Day. Yay, happy St. Patrick's Day. I'm putting that there. Do you know what else it is? It's my 39-year anniversary. Not from our wedding. We celebrate the day we met because it was St. Patrick's Day. Or we think it was. We're not sure. It's all a blur from back then in the 80s. When it was the 80s. But we think it was St. Patrick's Day, so we celebrate St. Patrick's Day. Did I put glue on this too far out? No. Okay, well, I like this page a lot. It was fun to do. I think I need some white dots, and then we'll start. What do you say? Yeah, just a few white dots. Maybe not on all of them, but on most of them. Do you guys celebrate St. Patrick's Day? We really don't, because we're not into drinking or going to bars, or I guess my husband is into corned beef and cabbage, but I am not a corned beef and cabbage fan. I am, however, an Irish jig band girl, and I am a bagpipe girl, so I could do all of that on St. Patrick's Day. Just not really the rest of it. You know? I think I did all of them. No? I missed this one. But the rest of it is really not for me. But I could do clog dancing, and I could do river dancing, and I could do all of that. all of that. Gosh darn, this is a pretty page. Look at this pretty vellum. I don't know where I got it. I'm going to say Hobby Lobby because that's the only place I think I know that does printed vellum anymore. I know where I got that. I made it. I know where my leaves came from. I painted them. I like my leaves better than her leaves also, but... All right. Well, let's just talk about shameless plug for just a minute. If I can even find this. All right. It's shameless plug time. Ellen says, it's the day before my son's birthday, so I always remember going to the hospital as the doctors were coming from a party. Well, that is quite the delivery memory. Ellen, that's crazy wild. Were they all wearing green and they had those shamrock glasses on and you were wondering, how could they even see to grab a baby? Crazy. Okay, well, it's shameless plug time, so let's do one. Let's shamelessly plug the website. It's where you can find books. Let me just show you, because somebody has been talking about my books, because I've had a big resurgence of books the last couple of weeks. So there's a lettering book, which teaches you lots of cute lettering. There is a Color It Cute book, which teaches you how to color, because, you know, some of us have not colored since preschool. There is a doodling book, which teaches you how to doodle, which is really not just doodling, but look at all the cute bunnies. It teaches you these cute bunnies. So much cuteness. And then there are workbooks, like the Quotables book, the Handwritten Word book, which teaches you workbook pages on lettering, Supercalligraphics book, which does the same for calligraphy, the Combination, which is one of my favorite books on how to do combining your letters together. There is a Practical Printing book, which is a workbook for the printing process. Details and Doodles, which is also one of my favorites, that teaches you lettering and doodling together. Brush Quotes, which teaches you a little bit of brush lettering. Brush Strokes, which teaches you actually how to do the brush lettering. And those are the books. Those are all the books. So you can find those on the website. You can also find collage elements like this, but not this one. You can't find this one on the website. We'll talk about that in a minute. You can find burnishing sticks on the website. My husband counted, and we have exactly 100 burnishing sticks left. Then you can find... Where'd they go? Where's my watercolor? Holy cow, where are they? Did they fall on the floor? Well, here's a little pile. Oh, look at the cute little watercolors. There's a small, a medium, and a large set of watercolors that are handmade and hand-selected colors by me. But there's 3 sets on the website. And I did have a large set here earlier, but it must have fallen on the floor. And there's more, but I can't remember right now. There are journaling elements. There are card elements. There are card maker series of card related goodies. So yeah, there's that. Then let's talk about this. There is Journal Play Day coming up. I think it's next week. I want to say it's the January, February, March. Oh, wait, it's the new one. Where's the new one? Do I not have that here? Oh, here. Oh, wait. But wait, there's more. It's this one. We're doing our April book on March 28th. Then we do our May journal on April 21st. We do our June journal on May 30th. And so each month we make a new journal. Each month you get 1 to 3 pieces of new art to use in your journal. And then sometimes we learn a tip or a trick and we do a page or 2 in our journals. I have done nothing the last couple of months but want to shoot myself in the foot just so I could have a little respite. But I have not done that. So for the month of April, you're getting these cute bunnies, which are not done yet. They've got to get detail, but look how cute they are. This one has Easter. This one has another bunny and more bunnies and clover flowers, which I'm calling violets, and another bunny and some flowers. That's the copy. Look at what I did accidentally. I copied it in grayscale. Carmen keeps telling me to try it in grayscale because you know what you could do then? You could take your pencil or crayons or whatever and color it whatever colors you wanted to make it. And Carmen says, you do realize you can color these in grayscale. And I'm like, okay. But I accidentally did it, and you know what? It's really super fun to use the grayscale background. And then I could make a brown bunny. Look how cute she's going to be. It does look cute, Carmen. Okay, Carmen, you're right. Carmen's always right. Just kidding. Sometimes I'm right, but not very often. And you get it in black and white. And then you get this one, which is the Violet's Violet, but not done yet because it needs detail. And then you get it in black and white. And then you get this one in black and white. And then you get this one in color. Look at the color. I did purples and greens. This one actually has a little blue in it, but I'm going to try to get rid of that because I want pretty much purple and green. But anyway, that is our April art for Journal Play Day. What do you think? Does it make you want to sign up for Journal Play Day? Does it? Do you? All right. Well, I have to finish that. And then here we are. Today is St. Patrick's Day. It is the color of green in my world. Green. So we will be doing a plaid. And we're going to use the color green. So let's just do some plaid in green here. This is a very dark green on this paper, but that's all right. So we'll do a plaid circle here. And let's do another one with a colored pencil. Because why not? I have a colored pencil here. But we'll add some orange into it because orange is another color we might be using today. There's our two plaids so far. What else could I use? I don't have any other mark making. Oh, I do have a Le Pen here. Let's do another kind of plaid. I do have an idea of what I want to do today, but I just don't know if it's going to work out or not yet, but I'm going to try. This is a big pen. So we'll do a big and a little plaid in these circles. It's just a matter of making grids. So there's our color scheme. Green, maybe some orange, and green. Although I don't like that dark green, it's going to really bug me for a long time. So we're going to add white into it because it's just too dark. That makes me happier. We lightened it up a lot with the white. White, right? And one more. I'm going to use a sparkle pop in the middle of all of this. We'll get some sparkle pop plaid going on in here. Now that is quite the green. See the sparkle pop in there? Woo! All right, well, I'm a little punch drunk today. I'm not drunk, I'm just punchy. So here's what I want to do, if I can. I mean, the book is breaking anyway. I'm going to end up with just this part of the book. The whole spine is pulling off. So I don't really care how thick it gets. So here's my plan. My plan is to take some colors of green. Is that big enough? No. This is a good one. And maybe this one. I think that's plenty. So we're going to cut these down to, I think it's 5.5 inches, but you can cut it down to whatever size you want to do. 5.5. My back is better, but not 100%. I would like to say that I laid in bed yesterday, but that would be a lie. I did not get to lay in bed all day. I wished I had. Life would have been so much better. This is a cool one because I painted it myself. Oh, that's crooked. Five and a half. Wait, I gotta get this done right. All right, I lost a little bit, but that's okay. This one can go down to 5.5. I think I need an orange in here. Let me grab an orange real quick and be right back. This 5.5? Oh yeah, that's a good one. All right. Oh, okay. Now my back's hurting. Sitting like this. But that's okay. We won't be here all day. All right, so we have lots of 5.5 inch strips. Now what we want to do is we want to create some skinny strips and wide strips. You know what I mean? You're just creating like this, strips, okay? Strips, get it? I can make more if I need them. I'm going to go a little wider. I'm not really measuring, I'm just kind of eyeballing. I'm probably going to need more. Well, I do love that color in with it, but no, we want to stick green and orange, but maybe that color. Oh, man, my husband thinks it's my sciatica. Sciatica. It hurts. I just moved weird. And yesterday, anytime I moved, like if I got up to walk, it hurt. And we had a giant fight over paying bills. Not our bills, of course. Everybody else's bills that we're paying right now. It's like we were all ready to travel and to leave and not look back. And then everybody started dying and leaving us with, oh, that's so crooked. Oh, well, can't use that one. Leaving us with a pile of SHIT to deal with, and that is what we're doing now. Dealing with so many legal battles. I hate every minute of it. And so it puts us at each other's throat. And man, did he come at my throat yesterday. Understandably. It was a bad day. All right, one more. Uno mas. This one's going to be the one we end up with the most of. I don't know if we're going to use all these or not, but we're going to weave in case you haven't figured it out. We're weaving. We're bobbing and weaving. Ready? I don't know if this will work, actually, but I don't care. Okay. We're going to start over here. And we're going to glue the top portion of these down. And hopefully they'll be pretty straight. Let's see, I think it's better to put the glue on the strip. Might need more of some of the colors. Straighten out. This looks crooked also, but you know, it's all right if it's not totally straight. I mean, it's going to be what it is, you know. Do you remember weaving? Bob and Weave? Do you remember them? Your good friends, Bob and Weave. Bob and Weave. It's crooked. I kind of like both sides of this. There's a thick plaid or gingham and a skinny gingham. And I really kind of love that. Can I throw it in there, do you think? Am I close enough? Or can you guys even see the patterns? I'm going to throw one in here on this side because I really like it. It's really pretty with the pink. Pretty in pink. I need a skinnier one. Yeah, that'll work. That'll do, pig. Everything moved on me. This guy moved. Everybody's scooting, and you guys gotta stay. You have got to stay. You scooted. Stay. All right, we need to make sure these are down. So we're going to burnish in place right at the very top. Get all that glue coming out of the edge there. Everybody's crooked. My whole life is crooked. All right, let's try it. Over, under, over, under. Over, under. Everybody's moving because it's not glued yet. Okay, well, it's going to be cute. You see the idea happening, right? I'm going to let this dry for just a minute, and I'm going to get a piece of white. And just because I've missed them so much, we're going to draw a girl, an Irish girl. She's going to be quick and simple. And here is her kilt that she does her Irish dancing in. And it's going to have pleats. And then she's going to get long legs. And she's going to get Irish dancing shoes, which look like this, for doing, I forget what you call it. My daughter did it. Irish dancing. What's the name of it? I can't remember. There's her beautiful red locks. And she's going to be dancing. One hand on her hips. There she is. Clogging. Thanks, Ange. All right, let's go back to this. We'll come back to her momentarily. And she's going to get, remember we did these plaids here earlier? She's going to get those in her skirt. So now we go under, over, under, over. Hopefully everything dried. I do not know. It's still moving. Everything's still very fluid. But I don't have to be real picky about it, you know? I do love this one. There's no perfection in this plaid. Some of you guys will probably come up with a weave that looks like it's perfect. But mine is not going to do that. We need a skinny, yes, like river dance. That's what my daughter did, clog dancing. She looks so cute doing it. And then they told us there's a competition in 3 weeks and you need to have a full outfit. You need to buy her a wig or a fall or whatever for her hair. And then you need to go to this lady who's in San Fernando Valley in Southern California, which is where she took the class, and sign up with her to have her do her hair and makeup. And we were at like $600. And I said, we're done. And my daughter could have cared less at that point. She didn't really care what she was doing, really. So we quit. I don't know how parents can afford some of these sports. She went into volleyball instead and did great. Same thing with my younger daughter. She wanted to ice skate, and we tried and tried ice skating, but oh my heavens to Betsy, the expense was overwhelming. Kathy, what are you wrong about? Hun, I don't think you're wrong. Nobody's wrong. Okay, well, I am really liking this. This is exactly what I was hoping it would be. And that's the important part. It is getting trickier. And I am glad I did not glue anything down on this end until the end, because then I can move stuff around, right? Yeah, cheer competitions, Angie, had to be horribly expensive. I can't even imagine. Well, actually, I can. All right, one more orange. And then I have lots left over that I really don't need to use. Let's go with the big guy. So it did not take as many strips as I thought. But it is cute in here, right? And easy. Might be easier with like a tweezers or something to lift up my edges. All right. And it's pretty secure in there. It's pretty cool. We're going to take the glue and we're going to attempt to put some glue down. think I just pulled it out. I did. I pulled this one. And this one has to go underneath this one. Hang on. I don't know if it would be easier to like glue stick as you go or what. But I'm pretty happy with it. Whoop. And we're going to scoot as we go. Is this one supposed to be... Oh no, this one's supposed to be underneath. I do kind of want that part right. Under, over, under, over. Over, under, over, under. This green guy scooted too much. Scoot back. Back, I say. I'm just getting all the little flappies down. Maybe not. Thought I had that one down on this side. I guess I missed it. Okay. I think we are pretty much in place, and it's not perfect. Wait, what's somebody saying here? Kathy says, in your weaving, I thought you were over 2 strips, but you were not. I was mostly admitting to the rest of the group that I was wrong, because you didn't even see the comment. Kathy, there's no right or wrong here. I appreciate all the help. Okay, looks like I've glued a bunch of pages together. Not okay. I did. Now I want to trim it up. And I think I got to put some glue down here. And then we can do our girl. See, that wasn't hard, right? It didn't take long to make a plaid. And how fun is it to use scraps of paper that you might not otherwise use. And then our plaid here and our girl here. I like it a lot. I do. And I'm happy I used the orange in there. And I'm happy I didn't spend a whole lot of time making the plaid part. This is how my daughter's hair would have looked. All curly like this with a wig. And she would have worn, whatchamacallit. They wore these big bows in their hair like a headband. That's the word, headband. And you had to buy those all bedazzled and jeweled. And I'm like, all I wanted to do was have her play and dance. I don't want to pay all this money. Can't we just play and dance? She was like 6 years old. Dumb. And then they had, on this top part, they were all bejeweled in like this kind of stuff. They had like a fancy bejewel thing here. And braid here. It was very fancy. And then we're going to make our skirt with different plaids here. Yes, I'm being shaky on purpose because I think it shows the flowiness of this skirt, kind of. I'm not that shaky anymore. Yay! And then they really didn't, I don't remember if they had sleeves, but we'll give her some sleeves. And she gets her club hand. because, you know, little sleeve. And behind the back. And I think this hand has to hold a clover because it is St. Patrick's Day after all. Okay. And then her big thighs, because you got to have strong thighs to do this point tap kind of. Her shoes were so cute. They were black leather. We did buy those. They were like $60 or something way back when. And then these tied up. And it wasn't clogging. It was Irish dancing. And they tied up on her ankles. Oh, she was so cute. She wanted that outfit. Oy vey, did she want that outfit. And I'm like, All right. Let's erase her and color her and be done. I think I got to put a headband on her head. I'm not quite sure how to do that after I drew her hair first, but we will figure it out, kids. You know what else I need to do? Put the cap back on the glue. All right, we're going to, oh, I got to add her laces back into the shoes. Because they had rows of lacing here. And then I think they went like this here, if I remember correctly, which my memory doesn't always serve me. All right, so we're just going to fill this in lickety split. Lickety split. Oh, headband. Hang tight. I don't know if I can do one, but it was like this. Oh yeah. They were like big crowny headbands that were bedazzled and bejeweled. Bejeweled and bedazzled. All right, here. Let's get some yellow in this orangey kind of hair. We're going way outside the lines here. And we'll get some orangey highlights. There's her orangey highlights. It got orange really quick. Gonna give her some cheeks. Because you gotta have rosy cheeks. And then we're going green, kids. Shamrock. Different kind of green. A little more green. Is anybody watching Virgin River? I started yesterday. the 7th season or whatever, I was pretty disappointed. It's just like more of the same old crap. Come on, Virgin River people. You can do better than that. Disappointed. Need some different greens in here. What are you guys talking about? Are you talking about how quickly I can do this? Carmen is correct. Don't overthink it. Just do it. Just put some color down. Move on to the next one. Do it in pencil. Don't think too much about it, because your next one, if you don't like this one, the one you do after this will be cuter, you know? Didn't like that color at all. Okay. I don't think she's going to have any color leggings. My favorite is to wake my children up with Irish jig dancing in the morning, and I sent them videos this morning from the Dropkick Murphys, who is my favorite band, my favorite Irish band. And then I sent them, oh wait, I think she does wear socks. I sent them also a girl bagpipe player who I also happen to love. There's a girl that plays like bagpipey tunes that I follow. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they wear socks. So I think that's good. I just don't like this one here. Maybe some other green over it will help. Well, it's close. It's good enough. I watched the Madison last night. It was good as I thought. Made me cry a lot, though. Me too, Diana. That show made me cry. Terry says, I was disappointed too. It has become too predictable. Heck yeah. Okay, well, she is getting really cute. Let's give her a little drying. And then we got to bring in the plaid to her skirt. That's why we got to get it dry first. Almost dry. She's pretty cute. Her hair's probably not big enough for what they did. I mean, these girls had big ass hair. Big hair. We're going to add some detail in her hair. Little scribblies. Shaky hand scribbles. And some yellow, if the yellow shows up. It does not, so we'll go to a different kind of orangey yellow. I remember seeing Riverdance at the Schubert Theater in Southern California when we lived in Southern California. Oh my God, I thought it was the coolest thing ever. And it was before I had children and I had money. I bought tickets that were like right up front. I don't remember who I went with. Not my husband. Might have been a girly friend. I don't remember. But oh my God, it was the best thing I ever saw. I thought, these people can dance. And then I saw Stomp. Do you remember Stomp with the trash cans? And then I thought, these people can dance. All right, we're going for our plaids. And I can go way outside the lines because we're cutting her out, you know. She's going to be so, so cute. Carol, we have watched all the Taylor Sheridan series as well, but we're watching U.S. Marshals and we don't like it. Neither one of us like it. And I thought my husband would like it, but it's just like NCIS and FBI and all of those kind of shows. It's just not what I expected from Taylor Sheridan. But it is on CBS or something, so it's not on Paramount, so he sold it to some other. Oh my God, her skirt is getting so cute, isn't it? Anyway. Yep. And I love Luke Grimes more than I can probably tell you that I love Luke Grimes, but I'm not going to watch him anymore because that's a dumb show. That's a cool color. It's like aqua. She's got some good plaids going on here, this girl. I did not do the weekend prompts, whoever was asking that. I just saw it. But I did leaves, but I did not do damask. I am no way a damask girl. I like to look at it, but drawing it, I just don't think that would be something I could do. I was going to look for a piece of scrapbook paper that was damask and put it on my page, but then the weekend escaped me, luckily. Luckily, it was a nice, calm, lovely weekend. I think I'm going to color that gold. It's a fleur-de-lis after all. Little gold there. Little gold in her headband. Some Sparkle Pop green. Little sparkly pop green here. And in the dots. And I think the headband needs some little balls on it, because it was too plain. And then we're going to outline our shamrock in Sparkle Pop. And we're cutting her out and almost done. We have to do the pocket for the plaid card. I think we need to Sparkle Pop the whole skirt. Not blingy enough for this Irish dancing girl. Da 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 da. I've been singing that all day. Okay, I like her now. And what did I say? Oh, Stardust Dream Pen in the shamrock to just sparkle it up. And on her headband. And maybe on her shoes. Twinkle toes. Gotta have twinkle toes. All right, there's our girl. My Sparkle Pops are running out too, which is sad, but I mean, that happens with the best of pens. And it's not even because I've used them that much. Some of them are just drying up. But I will buy more because they are such a cool pen. And I wish I knew when I got them. I do think they lasted quite a while. Somebody got some other new glitter pens and they said they really liked them, but I can't remember what they were. When I fussy cut, it's kind of like old men peeling apples and they try really hard to not break the peel. That's how I feel about my fussy cutting. Sometimes I don't really care when I'm going fast, but sometimes I like to have it all in one cut. We'll see if I make it. I think I will. Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling. That's all I know. So don't think you're going to get more from me on that one. Almost. Down to her twinkle toes. Ah. One cut. Look at that. Pretty dang cool. Ready? Oh, she is going to blend in so much here. So she's got to be popped up. Which is another reason why the spine is breaking. But, you know. It's okay. I hear either my husband or the dogs running upstairs, or maybe both. Maybe he's playing with them. Carmen says she bought her Sparkle Pops in 2023 after I got mine. So that's a pretty decent amount of time if they've lasted 3 years, or probably close to 3 years. I can't complain for that. That's pretty decent. Oh, she's super cute. Hang on, let's get rid of these trash. And then I think, methinks, I'm going to put, glue ball. We're just going to run a few of these over here. Of course, they're not going to be straight, because why? Why should we have straight when we could have crooked? Just continue along a bit. Maybe not all the way through. And I don't think I'm going to do any cross hatching to get a plaid in there. Just do this skinny mini. Love that I save scraps. Scraps make me so happy. This guy. This guy I think is too wide. No. You guys are still talking movies. Somebody's asking about Robert Downey Jr. All right, so now we have continued a little bit of this over here, and now we need a pocket for our plaid. This is not a plaid. Do I have a plaid? I'm pretty sure we had a plaid. Oh, we do. And luckily it has some green in it, so it won't be horrible. But let's think what I want to do. This needs to be glued down. Let's think what we want to do for our pocket. Anything green. Well, if I do that, guess what I have left over? I have some of that leaf. What if we put it up here? Oh, for sure. One of my favorite movies, since you guys are talking about movies, you made me think of Only You with, why can't I think of Marissa Tomei, Tomei, and Robert Downey Jr., right? Where he's Damon Bradley. I can't remember the actors' names, but I can remember her and Damon Bradley. And she needed to find Damon Bradley because that's her soulmate. Do you remember that movie? I think it was called Only You. I do not recall completely. Okay. There's just something about vellum that makes me happy. Pamela wants to know, does anybody use the Flair sparkle pens? I have not. I'm not a big Flair pen fan, so I don't know. But I need to write the word plaid somewhere here. I think I can do this. Just run a piece of vellum up over that, do you think? Angie found vellum at Michael's. Our Michael's has next to nothing in paper. They don't carry any paper. Well, not happy with the way the glue showed up on there, but it's fair. Pamela says they are very smooth and easy to work with. Huh. We're doing really chunky Broadway. Really chunky. And hopefully I can write on top of this. I mean, color in on top of this. I don't know what I'm trying to say. put green into the letters. That's what I mean to say. Because I'm going to go back to this one. Oh, it's just not going to show. It's all right. I got plaid in there, but it's too light. But it did go on top of this vellum. Sometimes pens work on vellum, sometimes they don't. And sometimes you feel like a nut, and sometimes you don't. But Almond Joy has nuts. I've really gone punchy on myself. Okay, well, I'm happy with this page. I am done. So, here's our card that pulls out plaid. Plaid can be punk. It can be preppy. It can be loud. It can be subdued. And it goes in there. And we continued a few of the lines, not all of them. And then we have our plaid color palette. The thing I definitely want here is the date. It's March 17th, 2026. All right, so we have our color palette, which is plaid. The color today is plaid. Our date, some vellum, the word plaid, our plaid girl. Oh, hang on. I think she needs polka dots on her shirt. Yep, I was right. All right, she has polka dots now on her shirt. She's super cute with her little fleur-de-lis, which probably has absolutely nothing to do with Ireland, but a lot to do with France. And then a plaid skirt, bobby socks. Give her a little top to the socks, cute little Irish dancing shoes, and our plaid card, which I'm not going to like in here, but that's okay. It's cute when everything comes out. That's it. She's really cute, and she's got some big hair. So there you have it. That's our page today, kids. That's all she wrote. That's all I'm writing. And we are done until tomorrow. Let's see what tomorrow brings. Got lots of trash here. Tomorrow is, where's my sheet? There it is. We're getting harder. Oh, tomorrow is splatter. How fun is that? Tomorrow is splatter. Yay, we get to do splatter. All right, well, that's it for today, you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day. Love y'all so much. Be good humans, okay? Okay. Okay, bye. Bye.